Girl, you know 2026 is not going to magically change anything. The woman you're becoming is shaped by the choices that you make right now. Not in January, not when life slows down, not when everything feels perfect. It starts now, okay? I know that it's December, it's the last month of the year, but this is where your glow up actually starts. I already know, I get it, I understand. This season can feel very heavy, it can feel hectic, it can feel busy and so emotionally packed, but that's exactly why this season is so powerful, because it exposes what needs your attention and it invites you to realign before life speeds up again. So I'm gonna walk you through some pillars that you need to do before 2026 even starts in order for you to become the woman of your dreams, in order for you to become the woman that you've always wanted to become. The first thing is to become before you build. A lot of times we start with the habits. We start with the routines. We start with the planners, got a little cute planners, the cute little pens, the highlighters. We start with all of that stuff and new systems. But that's not where we're gonna start, because habits can't stick if the identity underneath has not changed one bit. Your brain will always try to act like the person that it believes that you are. So if you still see yourself as someone that's overwhelmed, if you still see yourself as someone that's not beautiful, if you still see yourself as someone that's not disciplined, as someone that's inconsistent, your habits will eventually match that self-image again. Before anything else, I want you to really ask yourself, who is the woman I am becoming? Is the woman you're becoming, is she more calmer? Is the woman that you're becoming, is she more richer? Is she more confident? Is she intentional? Is she more disciplined? Is she more patient with herself? So after you figure that out, the next thing you're going to ask yourself is, what would that version of me be practicing every single day? If the woman you're becoming is more calm, does that mean she's waking up a little bit earlier and starting her day off more peaceful than chaotic? If she's confident, does that mean that she's speaking kinder to herself and taking care of herself more? If she's disciplined, what's that one anchor that she returns back to every single day? When you start acting like the woman that you're meant to become, even in the smallest of ways, your nervous system is going to start accepting her as yourself. The next thing is to regulate your nervous system, okay? I've been learning a lot about nervous systems. So trying to change your life with an overwhelmed nervous system is literally like trying to clean up your room in the dark. When your body is consistently in survival mode, it truly teaches your brain to choose comfort over growth. And it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you're tired, it's not because of any of that stuff. It's because your body actually thinks that it's protecting you. So before 2026 even starts, what I really want for you to do is to build small pockets of regulation into your day. So that could be opening up your blinds before you start opening up your applications, before you start opening up social media, okay? That's one thing I gotta work on myself. Breathe through your diaphragm before reacting. Breathe through your diaphragm before you start responding back to people, before you start having conversations. Whenever possible, try to choose quieter environments and let your mornings be slow before they become super busy. These are going to be micro moments that really help teach your body that you are safe. And once you feel safe, your mind has more room to kind of think clearly, to make decisions. Number 3 is to make alignment easy. You don't rise to the level of your emotion, you actually fall to the level of your environment. If everything around you makes the right choice feel difficult to choose, you're going to slip back into familiar patterns every single time. Before 2026 starts, design your environment to help you and to not fail you. Keep things you want to use visible and accessible in plain sight, okay? So something that I'm gonna be working on is making sure that I see my skincare, okay? If I can see my skincare, it's going to push me more to actually do my skincare, more so at night. I'm very consistent with it in the morning, but at nighttime, after I do my oral care and everything, sometimes I just wanna go straight to bed and I may not do my skincare at night, but if I actually see my skincare on the counter, I might be more compelled to, hey, let me pull it out and actually do my skincare. It's also as simple as keeping your water bottle filled, putting your phone across the room when you're working on something, decluttering a space that overstimulates you, prep something small at night so that it's easier for you in the morning, and maybe even throwing away junk food that you will easily gravitate to if you're on your journey to become healthier. All right. So designing a space that was going to help you instead of a space that is going to fight you. This is how you're going to make the aligned choice of path of least resistance. When your environment supports you, you need less willpower because your lifestyle is already going to be carrying most of the heavy weight. Okay, that's where we want to get to. The next thing is to build emotion-proof systems. Your emotions, and I talked about this in my most recent makeup video, your emotions are always going to rise and fall. Your energy is going to shift. It's just the nature of life and how we are created. And that is why you cannot build your life on motivation and motivation alone. So instead of asking yourself, okay, how can I stay motivated to accomplish this task, you want to be asking yourself, okay, what is still going to work on those days when I feel tired, I feel sad, I feel emotional, I feel busy? That's the question you want to ask yourself. So you want to build more systems than you do routines, because systems is actually what protects you when your motivation starts to disappear. I want you to also declutter your mind. You can have the best intentions, but when your mind is crowded, nothing moves, nothing actually changes. So ask yourself, what is taking up space in my head that I've actually never dealt with? So that could be unfinished tasks, okay? And my big one is like responding back to messages, okay? Do you have conversations that you still need to reply to? Do you have conversations that may not have been the best conversations that keep replaying and replaying in your head that is causing you emotional distress? Are there decisions that you've been avoiding? Are there commitments that you've made that you've kind of outgrown and you really don't need to be committed to that anymore? Or are there any responsibilities that you don't really need to take on? Your brain is not meant to carry all of that. So I really want you to be intentional with writing it down. Write it down, sort it out, give closure where you can, and let go of what shouldn't come with you into the next year. A clear mind makes space for clarity, and clarity makes space for change. And the last pillar is to sow a seed a day. Okay, so this is going to be something that I'm going to be practicing because life is busy. Every day, think about one thing that you can do that yourself the next day is going to thank you for. That could look like clearing out one of your drawers. That's something I need to do, okay? I need to reorganize my drawer so I could choose one drawer and just reorganize that drawer. Refold up the clothes, do what I need to do, get rid of some things, prepare an outfit that I'm gonna wear for tomorrow. Maybe for you, that could be drinking more water than you did the day before. Say no to one thing that's draining. Go to bed earlier. Do one thing that your future self is gonna thank you for. Big changes don't come from big moments. I say this all the time. I feel a lot on my page. So I'm sorry if things kind of feel repetitive or redundant, but it is so true. Big changes don't come from big moments. They really come from those small moments, those small choices that align with the identity that you want to become. And these are the small moments that are repeated and repeated until they reshape your life. So be comfortable with asking yourself, what is one thing that I can do today that will make my life easier to become the woman that I want to become? So please do not wait until January to start this huge reset to become the woman that you want to become. I really want you to start right now. These next couple of weeks are not leftover time, okay? These are going to be preparation time. You can really step into the next level now before 2026 even hits. So I really hope that this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't be shy. Leave a comment. Let us know something that you are going to do before 2026 that's going to help you to become the woman of your dreams. And if you enjoyed this conversation, then you will most definitely love this space because we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, beauty, lifestyle, glowing up again and feeling like ourselves again. So if you're interested in any of those topics, then this is most definitely the space for you to be. So I would really hope that you will join the family by subscribing and that you would stay tuned for the conversations that we're going to be having these next couple of weeks. But I really hope that you guys enjoy yourself, enjoy your time, enjoy your holidays. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Until then, remember that you are loved, beautiful, treasured, and you're valued. Adios. Mwah.